Hello and welcome back. In the previous tutorial we completed the human workflow part and now we are ready to move forward. So we are very close to completing this composite service that's reading incoming invoices captured by OCR system and with some data capture system that turns it into a structured data. And the basic idea is that we validate incoming invoices. If they are not okay, human task is used to manually correct the needed fields, and when everything is ready, the resulting invoice is sent out as a JMS message queue further into procure to payment process where this goods received is done. So now we are ready to add this JMS message integration. So let's go back to JDeveloper, drag and drop JMS adapter. This starts a wizard. Let's call this, for example, invoice out service. We'll be using WebLogic JMS as the provider. We need an application server connection for dynamically discovering some resources, such as the message queue will be sending requests to. We'll be defining the schema later, we'll be producing messages, so we will be sending stuff, and then we go and discover what are the JMS queues in the application server we are connected to. Alright, so we'll be sending into this invoice queue. So we'll be reading from OCR invoice queue and writing to invoice queue. Next we need to find out the JNDR name, and that we can find out from WebLogic server. Okay, this part takes a little bit of time because it deploys quite many applications. This always happens once after you have restarted the server. Right, so let's log in. Alright, then the deployments. JMS adapter. Configuration and outbound connection pools. And click this one open. And that's the JNDA name we need to be using. And next, the message will be sending out that's all for this adapter creation. Next we can wire this up to the VPEL. And then we can add this invocation to the VPEL process. And close that sequence so we can see better. So I'll add the invocation as the last step here. So and then I need to wire this invocation. That starts the wizard. I'll just shorten the message for this variable name a little bit. And finally we need to add an assignment so that we assign some variable, or we assign the parameters, so assign all this assign output. I'll make this a little bit bigger so you can see better. And that's the guy we'll be populating now here. Alright, so we are ready. So now we can start the deployment. And in the next tutorial we'll do the testing, but I'll just start the deployment here. And this time we don't need to deploy the human workflow step because it has not changed. So override the existing composite. And we are not kind of deploying that task flow project at all. And that's all. Now this starts the deployment, and in the next tutorial we will be doing the testing. So thanks for watching and see you in the next tutorial.